Hey guys, and welcome back to the first haul video I've done in a while. I don't do hauls very often anymore. I don't shop nearly as much as I used to anymore. Partly because I don't really need it. Secondly, it's bad for the environment. So I don't like, I'm not like serial fast fashion shopper anymore. I did used to be, as you guys know if you've been here for a while. However, I have bought a few things recently that I wanted to show you, I wanted to talk about, I'm really excited about. If you guys aren't based in England, you might not know, the shops here have been shut since January. And they recently opened up again. I'm not sure when this video is going up, but it's basically a couple of weeks ago. They reopened up. And so we've got the chance to actually go and look at things in person rather than doing online shopping for the first time in the best part of, well, it's 3 months it was. Just over 3 months. And it's really exciting. For a lot of people, it's like, restaurants are back open, you can only eat outside, but it's very exciting. And I did go shopping a little bit. Mike and I actually went down to London for the day, not specifically for like a shopping trip, but mostly just to spend a bit of time together. Mike took the day off work. We went in the week because we're like, it'll be quieter rather than going at the weekend. And we just popped to London and just potted around, had lunch, did a little bit of shopping, and just obviously safely and wearing masks, etc, etc. But it was just really, really nice to have that like taste of normality again and just spend a bit of time together, just the two of us, which we haven't done in ages, and have a look in the shops. It was really exciting, and I bought a few things that I've like had my eye on, and a few things that I was like knew that I wanted to kind of like basically spring summer stuff add to my wardrobe. A few things from Zara, a new perfume, and a few other bits and bobs, and something as well. I kind of went a little crazy, and this wasn't planned. I just saw something in Chanel and was like, I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna do that last. I'm also having, you might have seen that already because I'm gonna do an unboxing reel on my Instagram of what is in that bag. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen it already, but I'm going to show you in closer detail in this video. So starting off with Zara, I picked up 3 things from Zara actually, and the first one was something that I had seen online on their website and thought, that looks super nice. And then when we went to London, we actually walked past and it was in the shop window, and I was like, that is so beautiful. I'm gonna wear it all the freaking time in the summer. It is this absolutely gorgeous maxi dress. I ended up getting a size medium because they didn't have any smalls. But with this kind of dress, it doesn't really matter too much because it's got the shared, like, elasticated bust and waist section. But it is a maxi dress. I feel like if you were tall, generally when you go bigger they get longer, so a small probably be a bit shorter, but on me this is full on maxi, not midi. It's got really pretty kind of frill detailed straps, and it is broderie anglaise, whatever it's called, with the blue and white. I just think it's so gorgeous. It reminds me of Greece, just holidays, and just lovely sunshine, summer. I just absolutely love this dress. It has a really pretty cutout on the back as well. I think it's so cute. I think it would look really nice with denim, and I just, yeah, I'm super, super happy with it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and the medium actually fits okay, like I said, with the stretchiness element. I feel like it's the kind of thing that I could probably wear a small, medium, or large. The large maybe fall down a little bit. The only thing is with this, I think I'm actually gonna have to slightly pin the sleeves. I'm just gonna get a safety pin and do that to the straps, because, so they look like that instead of like that, because they're slightly too long. I'm quite petite, I'm 5'3", 3.5, yeah. I think I'm only 5'4" actually, but I'm quite small and therefore straps are often long, so I'm gonna have to adjust that, but I really like it overall. And then I got 2 tops, and they're both linen. The first one is a cropped linen shirt. It looks like this. And I am on the hunt for a dress to go under this. I actually just got delivered one from Zara and I haven't tried it on yet, but I'll show you with this and we can see if it works. It might not work in the cutaways. But basically, I don't wear cropped tops, and I'll get onto this in a minute as well, because there's another thing I want to talk about. I don't wear cropped tops. I don't particularly feel, I'm not gonna say I don't have the tummy for it, because if you want to wear a crop top, doesn't matter what you look like, but I don't feel comfortable wearing a crop top. Let's put it that way. I don't have a super flat stomach or a super toned stomach, so I don't really like wearing crop tops, but I love the look of them. And if you can layer them up with a skirt or a dress, they look really good. My problem is with this, I feel like it might work with really high-waisted jeans, but skirts, I feel like they'd have to be like super, super high. So I feel like a strappy dress would look good. Anyway, I just absolutely fell in love with this. It's so like 80s kind of vibes. I love it. We've got more 80s vibes coming in a minute, but I love like the big gold buttons and the 3/4 length sleeves, and it's just such a beautiful natural linen as well. It's a really lovely fabric for summer, and it's just a gorgeous texture. I got a size small. It's actually quite big. I probably even could have gone for an extra small. It's got this elasticated bit at the back, but yeah, it doesn't particularly like nip in. It's like quite loose fitting around the waist, but really nice, and I can't wait to wear this. I love it. And then I also got another linen shirt in Zara as well. This is gorgeous. Zara have some really lovely linen, actually. I love linen as a texture and as a fabric, and this is like the full-on, you know, frilly 80s collar that is just a massive trend, or has been a massive trend this year. I actually haven't fallen into the trap of the 80s collar trend yet, but I saw this and I was like, that I can get on board with, because it is gorgeous linen. It's white. You can tie it up at the front, like if you tie it in a little, you know, like knot front, and it just looks really, really sweet. I think it would look really nice with some jeans, and just really easy. It's quite a loose fit. Again, I got this in a small, I think. Yeah, it's a small, and it's quite, it's like quite big. It's quite a loose fit, and it's not too long. It's kind of mid-length shirt range. I also really, really like the sleeves. They've got that kind of gathered slight puffiness to them, but because it's linen, they don't puff, they kind of just hang. And they're not quite full length, and they're not quite 3/4 length. They're just like a little shortened, which I really like as well. And this, I think this is quite a good price for a linen shirt. It's $27.99, and the actual quality of the linen is really nice, so I was really happy with that. That's what I got from Zara. Then I also ordered what I'm wearing now, which I'm going to show you a cutaway of, not the top. So I have had so many questions about this top. This is from Free People, and I ordered it a couple of months ago now. I saw it on the website. I was like, oh my god, the print, the shape, everything about that top I love. The problem is it is cropped. Like I was saying before, I don't feel comfortable wearing crop tops. And this is like, it's not short cropped at the sides because it crosses over like this. It's not short cropped here, but here you would struggle to find something that wouldn't show like that bit of skin, right? Right where it, like just above the belly button there. My belly button's there. So I wanted something to wear underneath it, but not necessarily a skirt. I wanted like quite a slim fitting on the top dress, but billowy at the bottom. And I managed to find this one that I'm wearing. I'm gonna insert a cutaway because it's a maxi and I need more space to show you. But basically it's got straps here, which I really like the length of. I think they look, the width of even, I think they look really nice with this top. And it's got the elasticated body, just like I was talking about with the blue and white dress, and just like this as well. So it kind of goes in, and then it's got the tiered maxi skirt. It works really nicely under this top, and I finally found something. I've been looking for the right thing to fit. I bought a few things, sent them back. This I found in Zara, or on the Zara website. So that's also from Zara. I also got this dress randomly, and this was on a separate trip. I was popping into Next to get some like essential bits and bobs for River, you know, like socks and pants and stuff that she'd just grown out of this weekend. And I saw this dress and I thought it was really cute. It was actually in the window. So it looks like this. I love the cut of this dress, and I love the weight. The fabric is really nice. It's almost like a seersucker kind of vibe, and the actual texture of it is really lovely. But the cut of it is so pretty. It's got so much fabric on the skirt. It's got darts in the skirt with added fabric in there, so it's literally like super billowy, really comfortable, easy to wear, not form-fitting. I just feel like this will be one of those dresses that I have a few of them that I just wear over and over and over again in the summer, because you can literally throw them on and it's easy, it's done, your outfit is pretty much complete, but it's also comfortable, and it's not, you know, it's not tight, so you're not constantly like feeling like, you know, overexposed or anything like that. It's just very, very comfy. I love the sleeves. They've got the elasticated bit here, and they just are poofy, but just the right amount of poofy. Really nice. It was quite expensive actually for normal Next prices. It was £55. It's from the Emma Willis collection, which I don't know if they use more premium fabrics for that collection, but it definitely feels more premium. I never normally buy many things from Next. When I do, actually I've actually bought a few things in the last year from there, but when I do, some of the time it tends to be from the kids collection, because if River has something really nice, I'll buy like a matching dress. Because they're kids, like at age 14 is usually like my size, which is a size 10. So age 16 is probably up to a 12, depending on the fit. If it's more of like a looser cut, then they'd probably fit up to like a UK size 14, like ladies, which is pretty amazing if you think about it. Like, it's kids wear, but you can buy the kids wear too. If you like to match with your little one, it's kind of good. But regardless, I bought a couple of things from Next Kids this year, but that I think is actually no, I did buy one other dress a few months ago that was like a cloud, and I wore it on my Instagram. Lots of people asked about it. It's blue. I'm going to include a cutaway of it. I also love that, and I think that's still current. I bought it a while ago and haven't worn it because it hasn't been warm enough until the last couple of weeks, but it is so nice, and the quality of that is also really nice. It reminds me of a Mara Hoffman dress that I was loaned like 5 years ago maybe, that I wore at the beach when I was on holiday, and it's just like that sky blue with clouds on it, and oh my god, it reminded me of that. I bought it, I loved it. I actually sized down in that, FYI, which rarely happens. Pretty much everything I get is either a small or a 10. So that's it for the clothing stuff. I also popped into Liberty's when I was in London, and I got 2 things. I had a voucher. Because I get my ears pierced in Maria Tash in Liberty, I tend to spend a fair amount of money, and therefore I get their loyalty points every now and again, and I got a £20 voucher. I was like, oh great. So I took it in, and I wanted to smell this fragrance. It's the new Byredo fragrance called Mixed Emotions, and I had seen loads of people talk about it, and I just really liked this. I love Byredo fragrances anyway, so I was like, oh, new Byredo fragrance, I'm passing, I'll go and smell it. Smelt it, sprayed it on my hand, then we went and did a few things, and I just couldn't like stop smelling it, loving it, and I was like, I need to go back and buy that because I don't feel like that very often. So anyway, the Byredo packaging is just to die for. This is the perfume. I got the 50ml, didn't get 100ml because I feel like by the time I've used up a 50ml of perfume, I'm usually like over it and want to use something else, even if I end up repurchasing it. If I buy 100ml, I feel like I never get through it before it goes off, if that makes sense. This might be different though, because I freaking love this. It's super unusual in the sense that when you first spray it, it is sweet, like almost sickly sweet. And this is why it's called Mixed Emotions, clearly, because it is a completely like polar opposites in one perfume. It's really sweet, really gourmand. It literally smells like fruit or sweeties when you first spray it. Fruit flavored sweeties is how I would describe it. And then you get this rush of smoke, like real smoky, musky, almost like a slightly masculine side. I feel like most if not all of Byredo's perfumes are marketed as being unisex, but I feel like this is more of a feminine one than I've ever had from them before. But at the same time, it has that like real masculine smoky side, and then the super sweet. And as I'm literally smelling it again now, I'm like, oh, it's so good. As it like dries down, it gets more smoky. So the sweetness kind of, the edge, it goes off the sweetness, and then the smokiness comes and it like balances it out. It's super unusual and super nice, and I feel like I'm gonna wear this a lot. I really, really like it, and I was just, yeah, really happy that it smelled good, because the last couple of ones they've launched, I've gone to smell and I haven't loved them. That one, I was like, wow, this is different. And then I also bought a new Treehouse candle, which is my all-time favorite candle. I love this. I actually first bought this because I saw the Vogue interview with Taylor Swift when she was like going around her house. They're like, what's your favorite candle? Was that 72 questions, 73 questions? I can never remember how many it is. And she's like, oh, Byredo Treehouse. This is years ago, by the way. I went and smelt it because of that and fell in love with it because of that. It is the best, and I've repurchased this candle so many times now. It smells like a treehouse in the very best way. It's woody. It's kind of natural smelling, but so when you smell it in the box, it's actually not that strong. And you almost think, am I smelling the paper? It's not the paper. And last but not least, my little Chanel purchase. I just knocked all the Byredo boxes off the table next to me. So I was not planning on making any major purchases. Like I said, we didn't even really go to London to go specifically shopping. The only thing that was on my list is like, I need some new underwear and I really want to feel it to test like the padding level of the bras. Do you guys know what I mean? Like sometimes you order bras online and you're like, that's way more padded than I thought it was gonna be. Anyway, I did get some underwear as well. I'm not gonna show you that because TMI, and it's also like really bog standard generic underwear. Anyway, but I did like popped my head into the shoe department of Chanel, saw these and was like, oh my god, they are amazing, they are beautiful. I'm actually not going to unbox them in this video because I'm about to film a reel for my Instagram, which will have gone up before this video. Confusing times, but hey, there we go. But I'm going to show you in the cutaway some footage from opening the box, because these shoes are just stunning. They are the most unbelievably beautiful leather, and for that reason I actually ummed and ahed about buying them, because I know these are going to get worn quite quickly. However, I actually think they will wear quite nicely and look lived in but still beautiful. Like, they're going to pick up signs of wear quite quickly because they are super soft, but equally I feel like they will look lovely. They have beautiful like woven detail in them, and I just absolutely love them. They're black sliders with the CC on the front. I think they're super classic. They are obviously not subtle because the branding on the front is large, but in terms of Chanel, I feel like they're a really subtle shoe design. They're not chunky. A lot of the sandals they've done this summer are super chunky with the like rope detailing, like kind of espadrille, all that kind of thing. A lot of the Chanel summer shoes are really like loud. Not loud, but just, you know, a little bit less subtle. I feel like these are very dignified and very classic. I was very happy with these. I absolutely love them. And that is it for my little shops have reopened haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're all having a fabulous week. I will see you again very soon with some new videos. And until then, head over and follow me on Instagram, because I post way more on Instagram than I post on my YouTube. If you don't already follow me on there. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.